Pull up and load the wagon. Get good and get mad. Tell me who we drafted. Wheels up and what's happening. Pull up and load the shout out. Y'all already know what we about. Filling up a team that is usually not allowed. Ain't even a reason to scout. Ain't even a take you can tout. Ain't even a lineup to doubt. Sim in the season we out. Cheer, straight up. Game ain't no game without no players. This ain't for the haters. So bye bye now, see you later. I cater to the guessing what they into. I'm finna load the wagon, partner, what about you? It's the wagon. Get good and get mad. Tell me who we draft.
Look at that, Dolphins. Hey, how did we finally feel to experience that?
Man, we finally, it's been a while, but we got this.
Oh, congratulations.
I feel like this is almost like some sort of therapy thing, like watching them go to the Super Bowl and lose so much when I was a kid, and now we're seeing them win here. It feels great.
All right, everybody, and welcome back here to another episode of Load the Wagon. It's the Madden Franchise Draft Show. Guests come on, they draft a team, and then we simulate to see how that team does. And tonight we are joined by Sam Wagman, and of course, he is the returning guest. If you could not see there in that intro, he had the Super Bowl coming back for a Madden 23 franchise draft. Catch him over Vegas Insider, Football Guys, Fantasy Points for all that content. And coming soon, maybe something with Vegas Insider. Sam could talk about it. But of course, you should also then check out the High Floor podcast alongside Jay Arsht. Sam, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me, man. Look at this. Madden football draft. This is the best, one of the best concepts out there that we have in the space, right? You know, it's one of the few times that we don't have to go on. We don't have to talk any stats. We just come on here, shoot it, and hopefully win another Super Bowl.
And draft Eagles draft, we should say for this. All right. Yeah, hopefully win another Super Bowl. So in Madden 23, we've had 0 Super Bowls, but we've had a few NFC championships. Cooter made it, lost. And if anyone's here, Madden 25 rounds, you'll draft 11 offense, 11 defense, and like a couple players. And then the draft will finish it for you. Injuries are turned off. We can flip positions, a corner to a safety, a wide receiver to a tight end if you want. And then following the draft, if you do want it, you do have one trade to fill any hole you may feel. Are you ready to kick it off?
Let's do it.
All right. What are your strategies?
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think of how we did this last year.
Who did you pick last time?
Last year we were Joe Hayden and Tom Brady, right?
Okay, so you did that. Oh, so things are a little bit different. You do have the 12th pick here, and there's no clear kind of cheats like that Brady was.
Okay.
So you do have some people here, like, maybe Derek Carr is available in the second, Matt Ryan's cool in like the 11th if you want it, but here's what's available for sure at quarterback. I'll just go all positions here. Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, obviously one of the 2 better defenders in the NFL. This is more, redraft than it is dynasty. We are going for the right now win. How do you want to address your right now win?
Oh, I feel like we kind of have to start off building the trenches. That's how the Eagles do it, right? So between Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, I think I want to go Aaron Donald.
It's just who you want, yeah. So yeah. Aaron Donald. So that's a great first pick. Here we are on Madden 23. We're about 8 episodes in. People have done different drafts with their picks, and the teams still make it to the NFC Championship. So Donald is a great first pick. Are we solidifying that?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
And then, of course, as you know, I pick a offensive playbook for the entire season. I've picked the Vegas playbook. It's pretty good with 2 and 3 receivers and a tight end. And, of course, running back's good in everything. You definitely need 2 wide receivers. And then defensive way, we keep it with the team. So you are running the Eagles defensive playbook. I believe, what is that, 3-4 scheme?
It's hybrid. It switches in between.
Okay, so you're going to have to think about that when drafting your defense as well. And, of course, if you want, I can change it if you do want it. Okay, so second pick, I will show you the quarterbacks. Derek Carr is there. It sounds like you are okay with punting quarterback, and then shout out to Jalen Hurts being right there too.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I will punt quarterback, and I'm gonna continue building the trenches here, and I'm gonna go with Trent Williams.
Gotta go 99 overall. I mean, you
Absolutely.
can't teach overall. If Dave is watching, Dave gets it. You can't teach it
Mhm.
overall and speed. Okay, so Trent Williams, offense, defense. You got left tackle there.
Build the trenches.
Let's go. Okay, build it from the trenches. So are we gonna keep riding that out right now?
Let's see.
We will see. Okay, offense or defensively, I feel confident they're going to have a guy there. Zach Martin, Tyrone Smith is there as well. And then defensively, I mean, Vita VA, in a 3-4 probably scheme is great. But if you are flipping between hybrid, maybe that's not a good pick.
No, I think you can get defensive tackle a little bit later.
Miller?
Von Miller's there, but I feel like you mentioned that you need at least two solid wide receivers and on this team. And can we really go better than DeAndre Hopkins here and getting him right up there?
I mean, I know what you are saying. Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's 93. Look at that, 99 jumping, 90th spectacular catch.
DeAndre Hopkins or AJ Brown?
I'm not sure how the simulation awards kind of speed because, either way, these guys are still good players. They're going to catch the ball. So, if you want to just go with overall, again, you can't teach overall. But what is the difference between 3 overall when, obviously AJ Brown's a better, after the catch guy, but maybe Hopkins is what you need just to secure the catch,
Yeah, but I think
because you could put.
Can we go back to quarterback? Can we go back to quarterback real quick?
And in the Madden simulation, the slot target typically will see a lot of targets too. But in this kind of playbook, the Las Vegas one, you're good with 2. I mean, you're looking at Derek Carr or just punting it because you could get a.
Let's see quarterback.
Did you say corner?
Corner, yeah.
Oh wow! Looking at
I remember how important that was last time. Honestly, I mean that could be so good. Yeah, and we're running the Eagles. We're running the Eagles playbook. They run, a bunch of man with a zone under.
Look at that! He's 90 in both. Wow.
Oh God, I almost really want to take Slay. Honestly, let's do it. Let's roll with Slay.
It's your team, man. You got it.
Let's build the elite. Let's build the elite. Here.
And he's superstar. You can't teach superstar as well. He'll get extra abilities if he enters that as well.
All right, let's move right along.
Have you been drinking your water today?
I have been drinking my water. I got a nice bottle here. It's about 3/4 full.
Love to hear that. And look at as fate will have it, Sam.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins made it back to us.
Hopkins. But, you were saying build him through the trenches. Lane Johnson is here. Other trench type guys, DeMarcus Lawrence, AJ Brown is also still there. Rashawn Gary, a bunch of people here, but it's all up to
you. Let's scroll back up to the top here. Over the overall.
TJL, you definitely got to get your guy. And of course, you can't teach superstar. And Dave eventually will be coming on too. Dave, I'm still waiting on that one thing. But anyways, we're back here to Sam because you're the focus of the show. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna go DeAndre Hopkins here.
Nice.
Let's get the elite wide receiver. Maybe AJ Brown will be around a little later for us.
No, sorry, he won't be. But I don't mean to hurt your feelings. But that doesn't mean like a Julio in the 13th won't be there. A George Pickens in the 16th.
This is true.
Wow, 5th round Quinnen Williams that's a good pick there. Wow. Wow, Lawrence is still here. That's huge. You could lock down maybe 2 corners with Byron, but quarterback, just so this is what we're. Oh wow, Hurts is still there. You can't. I mean, if it's your team, bro. I know it's the Eagles, but what are you thinking?
Let's see. Let's see. Do we need a quarterback yet? I would like a quarterback. Let's go with Kirk Cousins.
Over Hurts.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go with Kirk Cousins.
What if I'm confident he'll fall a little bit?
If you're confident he'll fall, then let's leave him.
But also now I'm panicking, wondering if he will. But I'm pretty sure he will.
I'm okay missing on him. This felt like a little bit of a spot where I should grab him.
You definitely don't need a quarterback for
Okay.
sure.
I do like Roquan Smith here. We can get some nice pass coverage out of our linebackers.
Are we feeling Roquan? Is that the pick here? I mean, that's
I think it is. Yeah,
that's
I think it's
coverage. Some good block shedding too to be a run stopper if need be.
I like that.
Him with Darius Slay and Aaron Donald. So you got kind of levels to your defense here.
Okay. Got to build that. Got to build that out. That's so huge. And also the Eagles scheme. It's going to be great for the Eagles scheme. Who's
in there now?
For who? The Eagles?
Yeah.
They got TJ Edwards as their main pass coverage guy, but he leaves a lot to be desired.
I don't
all
know.
right. We can continue to build out the offensive line here.
Oh, but there's not. There's Thuney. Sorry.
Yeah,
I missed
Thuney and Batonio. Thuney and Batonio are both there. And I like that Batonio is pretty much level across the board, better than Thuney there. So let's go with Batonio, one of the best left guards in the game.
So you got your left side, we're looking good. Left tackle, left guard. We're doing pretty solid there with the offensive line, but you are missing some defensive trenches, guys,
Yeah.
I mean,
Now I got to go hard on that.
And in a 3-4 scheme, so like hybrid, whatever, trying to say here, maybe you are going to miss out on some of these pass rushers, but that's okay. Cause don't forget, you do get a trade.
Okay.
If you want Manuel Agba, Jadeveon Clowney, Calais Campbell. He'll hang around for a little bit.
Okay.
Like 1 or 2 rounds. You can move him to defensive tackle because you do have Donald.
Let's see. What usually goes off the board first? Defensive end or defensive tackle?
End or the edge rushers, like outside linebackers. But ends for sure. Like I was really hoping you went with Lawrence in the 5th round, but it's it's your team out here.
Okay.
That's what we're here for. But
all right.
Campbell, will hang around for a couple more rounds, and he's someone you can move the defensive tackle. And then, as Dave is saying, you can't teach superstar. He is a superstar as well.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to the edge rushers here, and I want to take one off the board.
So like someone like Shaq Thompson probably wouldn't be a good edge rusher because he's not like a speed or power rusher.
No, but I was thinking Melvin Ingram might be perfect here.
Yeah. So this scheme is looking. It looks like left outside linebacker has no fit in the Philadelphia Eagles playbook. But that's kind of funny. I don't know why that's like that. Do you not need one?
I mean, they exist for us. We have Hassan Reddick who plays stand up. He stands up in the outside linebacker role, and he also moves inside sometimes, puts his hand down the dirt as well. So that's the beauty of the scheme with it kind of switching between a 4-3 and a 3-4. You have guys that are versatile like Hassan Reddick in there that kind of just do everything.
So Melvin Ingram?
Yeah, so I think you can move Ingram all over the place. I think he's done that a lot in his career as well. So I like this here.
I hit draft, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it, dude. Okay. Are you I mean, I don't did my Madden freeze? My Madden might have froze.
It might have froze.
Okay. Well, here. So we'll take it down here. I'll get this situated. But for the meantime, Sam, I do have some new questions.
Let's do it.
I know on the Load the Wagon last time. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the entire draft, dude.
I hope that doesn't either.
Dude, only these days. My capture card's being weird. This is where my first monitor is, my second, my third. My capture card's like broken. So right now my Xbox monitor is just completely black. So I have it on my OBS that I could look at. So that's why I'm looking here. Now Madden is glitching, but whatever. Okay. We got some questions here. I'll have to think of some more. Let's see. Ooh, Sam, if you could pick one ambassador to meet the aliens, who would you pick?
Oh, I have to pick The Rock. I feel like The Rock is the
Same.
perfect guy to meet the aliens. You like that? That just came right off the cuff too. And
No,
I
and
feel
then
like The
pair it
Rock
with
is just
Kevin
such a
Hart.
person.
They're
Oh,
so
I
funny
like
together.
that too. Did you say they were in that Fast and Furious movie? Both of them played very well off each other. I think The Rock and Kevin Hart. You're an alien. You just see one guy who's like 6'8" and another guy who's like 5'4". I think that just would be so amusing.
Love that. Okay, so Sam, would you rather go to jail for a year or go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and when you solve it, you are out?
I used to be able to solve a Rubik's Cube when I was younger. I have not done it in many years. I do think that I would probably figure it out within a year. So I would go to jail. I would go to jail and take the Rubik's Cube with me.
Nice. That it seems to be like a common theme in this show. Okay, so it looks like, hold on. Got it. I got Madden loaded in. Let's hope that
Okay.
this is not going to happen because I don't want to waste too much of these time here. So let's pull it up. You get to see all my fun little. Okay.
There we go. That's good.
It's saved. Are you on a time crunch here?
I am not.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's go.
To the 8th round.
All right, so we got
it did-
Melvin Ingram.
It did draft Melvin. That's
Okay.
awesome. Okay. Cool.
Okay, terrific. All right, so next up,
What the hell?
do we need to let's see.
See, Kirk Cousins is still here. I wouldn't lie to you.
I do like that, but Jalen Hurts is gone.
Yeah, he wouldn't hang around for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
left end, you're missing out on the left end there, but if you want to move Melvin Ingram, down, of course, is probably plausible.
Yes, he can. What about a second quarterback? Do we need that yet? Or can that be for addressed a little bit later?
Yeah, I think you might be chilling a little bit because you could always move a safety over, especially if it pops up. It hasn't popped up for me either. There we go. I mean, you got Harrison Smith, Jordan Poyer, Devin McCourty. He's a superstar. He's someone you could get early 10s, 12, 13. So
What are we in? 8th round, right?
8th, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I do like the idea of finally drafting a safety, filling out that defensive backfield.
Yeah.
And we could definitely use some run support. I don't think Poyer and Amos are going to fit very well in the scheme.
And it's like Harrison Smith's someone that could drop down to in third down, pass catching role too. That we could put him there in the middle.
Yep.
So you would need a backup safety. I don't know, for some reason they're saying a zone, but those schemes archetypes mostly matter for linebackers more than safeties because you don't want Khalil Mack in the Roquan role.
Right. Yeah. I like Harrison. I like Harrison Smith here.
And he's a superstar.
Yep. Can't teach superstar.
You can't. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Eagles here. Shout out to Harrison Smith. He looks good in that. Was that Kelly Green? That's not Kelly Green. That's the
Midnight Green.
Midnight Green. Kelly Green's the other jersey, right?
Yeah, Kelly Green's the bright green one that they won't let us bring back. But hopefully the Eagles bring out they're one of the few teams I haven't seen bring out their alternate unis yet. So that should be interesting this season when they end up doing that.
For sure.
All right, so we are in round 9, and we don't need another safety yet.
No. But of course, you could always move Poyer to corner. Not like a big change there.
Let's see.
Here's quarterback.
Should
Cousins
we?
is still there.
Maybe we should take Kirk Cousins now. Just lock that up.
If you want to. I feel confident. A little bit.
I do like that because it's pretty much like the last area, kind of like the last of the decent quarterbacks before everything kind of starts dropping.
So you just
down.
want to secure it?
Yeah, I do just want to secure
make
it
sure
there.
nothing crazy goes on. Okay.
Yep.
Respect it, man. Who knows? So much crazy things can happen in this. Who knows what's going to go on. But you got your quarterback, you have one receiver, 2 out of the 5 offensive line. Running back, you could kind of wait a little bit for sure.
Of course.
In this, if you do have a 3-4 scheme, you do at least need one middle linebacker.
Yes.
I
Yes,
think
we
you're
do.
you're sitting okay for a little bit, especially if you want to maybe target, I don't like Campbell, someone move the defensive tackle.
I do actually like that because the Eagles scheme will definitely need a suitable DT to sit in the middle there. It's something they've always emphasized. So let's do it.
Can't teach superstar. Right here. You can't teach superstar. So I will note that change and could do that while we simulate the season, but we have to get there in the first place. Let's see. So I think offensive lineman, maybe mid-10s you could address. So maybe a couple nice solid picks. Poyer, that's 90 overall. Just like superstar.
Yeah, let's pull up those offensive linemen.
Okay.
Let's go look at a center. Let's see.
So David Andrews 85, Zeitler 85, and then 82 Balaga. You're chilling. I think if you truly want to center, obviously Andrews, he's the highest. That's probably the way to go.
Is he gonna? You think he sticks around or no?
I'm not sure, but you could probably get Ben Jones around 16, 17 at 81 overall. But if you really want to center, probably David Andrews is the way to go.
Yeah, I do like that. Let's get there.
Okay. We're getting there, and that's 3 out of the 5.
Continue building through the trenches.
Hey, I mean, like I said, no clear strategy has worked. And I've done, 30, 40 of these myself just to see, so I could, try to, how I do it with the guests.
Of course.
And I've tried different strategies, and sometimes you're successful with one and then you're not. So you try a different one. You're not successful, then you are. So, hey, you're sticking to the guns here. You're building the trenches. I mean, you got tons of talent.
All right. So let's see.
I mean,
all right.
Still there.
All right.
Good coach. What I mean, CJ, what does that have to do with a Madden simulation? I have good points.
All right,
He's
let's
my buddy
see.
From a league.
Let's see here.
Wow. So
we probably need a second receiver, right? You mentioned the slot receiver typically gets a lot of
in this game,
looks.
Both receivers will feast. For sure. Even like a third, like just last episode, Akash, shout out to YZR_fantasy. He had 3 receivers and a tight end all over 1,000 yards. And I've never seen that.
Wow.
It's just like,
and he still didn't win the Super Bowl.
He went 17-0, made it to the NFC Championship, and got upset by like a 10-7 team.
Oh, so he's the Patriots. Okay.
Awesome.
Got it. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. You love to see that. All right, we do need a tight end in this offense. We're running the we're running the Vegas playbook, and they use 12 personnel as well. So,
Evan Ingram with the speed, or like bring Zach Ertz back, Mr. Reliable catching.
I do like bring Zach Ertz in here, honestly.
And is that what happened?
I like the idea because he's gonna play the kind of the same role that like Darren Waller would play.
Do I hit it
in this office? Yeah. Let's do it.
Zach Ertz comes back to Philly. Wow, he looks good in that uniform. Who would have thought?
He always looked good in that uniform.
86. Okay, what are you missing? That middle linebacker, maybe another like end to fill in a 3-4 scheme when Melvin Ingram goes out.
And Poyer keeps lasting, and we can always move him. Let's see, Casey. So I don't feel too inclined to go cornerback yet. I have no inkling to go running back yet. What are we missing? We're missing a left end, right? You said,
so
or
like
right end?
Akeem Hicks can move over to left end.
Mm-hmm. He's a DT typically, right? Is that his best spot in Madden?
I mean, I think in the Bears 3-4 scheme, he's all like their interior. The 3 down linemen are the interior. So in any 3-4 scheme, he's probably interior as close to a 4-3 DT as possible. So yes, he will go up, but you're moving Campbell to defensive tackle,
right?
So you I don't end.
Okay,
but of course you can't teach this 90 overall stuff either. So it's kind of what your strategy you want to go with. I think either way, Hicks, you need kind of both. Because Poyer could be a corner, your second corner. Poyer could be your free safety, and it's not really going to mess up too much.
What if we go back to left end and we pick up one of
So this is right end. It has higher
Okay.
overalls, but if you're looking for a guy you like, that's cool too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. I do like Autry. I've always been a big fan of Danico Autry,
Right. But
and
he's
he was right in
79
there.
overall. But that's okay because we're getting your guy.
Let's see.
Just depends
It's a little early.
you might be able to wait a little bit.
I do like Robert Quinn. I mean, if you're looking for a speed rusher, I mean, he really fits as well. Let's go Robert Quinn.
Where was he at?
Right end, I think. Yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's
Yes,
83.
yeah.
He could, speed guy, 3-4. You could I'm sure he's even pretty big that he works.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude. So he's pretty much more all around. I like that for sure. That's a great veteran move.
Yep.
Is he still playing?
Brandon Graham is pretty good. Yes, he is still playing. He's still active for us. I hadn't quite looked at him yet.
All right. So that's pretty much just your 2 middle linebackers, at least one, maybe a secondary or 2 more, a wide receiver, and then 2 more offensive linemen, of course. Wow, Robert Woods is still Akeem Hicks. You don't need that anymore. Quandre Diggs is out there as well.
No, but I do think taking Robert Woods is a great move here for us.
Oh, that would be your second receiver.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I'm saying that'd be good.
That's as a second receiver, I think Woods would be best. We don't need Julio Jones because we already have that kind of role filled with DeAndre Hopkins.
Run him in the slot.
Yep.
I mean, again, just a solid veteran plays coming out of here. Love the mindset. Like I said, obviously, I think if me and you were like playing a game, I would want to get speedy guys. But Madden simulation is a little bit different. It plays off of those, overall in statistics. It's a computer going up against a computer. I think we're doing pretty well. Okay, so McCourty is still here again. That is a guy that I said had superstar.
What does that purple thing mean next to it?
So that's a scheme fit.
Okay.
Like I said, like just due to like McCourty, like you could probably play him in a hybrid quote unquote role too. But like again, it goes back to that outside linebacker. You don't want Mac in like a Roquan Smith role, but you could easily have a guy like every other position kind of play a different position.
I gotcha. All right, let's see. AJ Boye is there. Ew, I don't like AJ.
You do need a free safety, and McCourty 87 superstars hanging out.
Let's run it. Let's run it.
Thank you. You can't again. Shout out to Dave. Just commented. You can't
teach superstar.
You cannot, man. Those things are good in these simulations. They earn extra abilities. That's just something that's kind of sets the edge in a simulation, type game.
Yep.
So you do need one more corner, just for the record, because you have a free safety and a strong safety. You do need another middle linebacker, not even another, and you do need 2 more offensive linemen.
Let's run with Perryman as our middle linebacker there. I think that's a great play. He stuck around very long enough for us.
It's a sure tackler, pretty much. Yep. Maybe not a zone guy, but that's what you got Roquan for.
Yeah,
love that. So see. So that's the edge. Kid gets. Oh wow, Jaquan Brisker. Shout out to the Bears.
Brisker would have been such a good play. Yeah, bear down. Had some money on the Bears last night. Won a little bit of money there. Very nice.
Shout out.
All right.
Vegas Insider.
Shout out Vegas Insider. All right. So we're good at tight end.
You do need 2 offensive linemen.
Yes, we do.
Right
RG and RT, right? Okay. Bulaga is still standing around.
He's going to be your highest overall. Leno here 80, and then I think at left guard Saffold at 80. And then
we took Trent Williams. So we don't need an LT.
Well, I could move the position.
Okay.
The highest overall is Bulaga at right tackle, a position you do need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's go ahead and bookend there. Like that.
And then the next highest overall will be Ben Jones, 81 at center. Can move him the right guard. He'll at least stay the same, potentially go up like 1 or 2.
Okay. Let me see if there's any other centers that I like there.
For sure. Either way,
Matty Crowell. We need Matty Crowell to tell us who the good offensive linemen are here.
Shout out.
Shout out.
So we could easily. Oh wow. So that is a big drop off. Ben Jones will at least stay the same.
Yeah, I mean that isn't even really a
It's
question.
78 at left
Yeah.
or right guard, and then of course I think Saffold at 80 is still here. But I mean, if you're going for overall, Ben Jones is the highest right now.
Yeah, I like Ben Jones there. Good awareness as
Just-
well. You said he can go up.
Yep. It's at least staying the same. It could go up. But that's 5 out of 5 offensive linemen. You're looking pretty solid. Maybe, another receiver. You're looking maybe at another middle linebacker or some additional secondary help. But, the Madden simulation will take care of any holes. We got a good 5-6 picks left here, though.
Okay, so we still need a running back. That's something I'm keeping my eye on there. And
I mean,
you
you're
got
still
guys-
sitting fine. And don't forget, you do have a trade. So, we're looking at, we're getting pretty thin in the secondary.
Okay. Let's see. All right. They're I can't believe they're sticking to this zone thing as if the Eagles don't play a lot of man. But all right, I'll go with it. We can take DJ Reed here to fill out the scheme.
Okay, so DJ Reed coming in. He's got some good speed. He's good coverage. Does he lack in man? 75 in man. That's not too shabby.
It's okay.
Hold on. I know you just said pick him, but let's look at Akillo. So he was 75 man, 84 zone, I believe. Akillo is 87 man, 82 zone.
Oh, that's feels much better, honestly.
I think DJ Reed has a little more better press, but either way, I like that coverage for Akillo better.
Yeah, I do like that coverage for Akillo better. He's got a bigger wingspan as well. He's got
Same speed.
5 inches of height. Let's roll with Akillo.
And he's 92 vertical. That's insane.
Yeah, that's huge. That's
Yeah.
huge. And it
90
fits that
speed.
man-to-man type archetype.
See what I mean? Like, you don't got to worry too much about that purple square outside linebackers.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you got another cornerback, you got your 2 safeties, maybe a third corner's cool, but not necessarily needed too much. Here's middle
Joe
linebacker.
Hayden. Should we run it back with Joe Hayden?
Yeah,
One
but you
more
can
time,
you
baby.
can definitely wait a little bit. There. Running backs. So I think Patterson is a superstar.
Oh wow.
But here are your other running backs. I saw Travis Etienne, Damian Harris, James Conner here, Damian Pierce as well.
Ooh, Damian Pierce. Can I see the stats on Pierce?
So he's 86 speed, which is lacking, but I mean, he's got 92 carrying. He's going to, be a nice 18 for 80 guy because he's not going to break off a big game against the computer with 86 speed.
Right. Makes sense. Patterson's always going to be the guy that feels like, the home run hitter as well.
And he's a superstar. So we could also put him in the third down role, and then you could just come back and draft a power back to put in the power back role.
I like that. I think that's a great play. Let's do that. Let's start with Patterson.
That's why I'm a sensei. Kenny Walker will not still be there.
Nah, I saw he went off the board right before our pick. I was actually looking at Kenny Walker, and I think he went off in like the 13th or 14th.
Yeah, 11,
round.
12 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a star. He's 21 years old. Like, that means a lot in a Madden simulation. But here we are. So if you want your boy, we got Pierce here, but there is Damian Harris who has
I was gonna go with Damian Harris.
Honestly. 5 more speed, and he is about the same in carrying. You can't teach speed. You can't teach overall, you can't teach superstar, and you can't teach speed. So Damian Harris,
run it,
just like you will be with him.
Yes.
You got 2 running backs, pretty solid in this system. Do you have 2 receivers?
Yes, we do. We have Robert Woods and Hopkins.
So maybe you could get another one here if that's what you want. Sometimes a third receiver like Akash had.
What are we missing?
I mean, you got 2 of everything pretty much. Like secondary, you're at 2. You're fine.
Okay.
Oh wow. So like Curtis Samuel, Sky Moore are still here. I mean,
both of them are massive speed guys. Oh,
probably.
I think I'd have to go with Samuel. Here if I want to fill out the offense. He just fills that speed role so well. He can play out of the backfield in places.
Love that.
Yep.
Love that. I mean, put him on the outside, let him run. If he beats the corner because of his speed, like boom.
Yep.
Okay. So maybe another middle linebacker. You do only have 1. Wouldn't hurt for additional secondary help. Like if other teams have 3 receiver sets, you're going to need 3 corners potentially sometimes. Chris Harris, you're looking at, if you're looking for speed, Hayden's not the guy. He has low speed. He's like Dameon Pierce, but Chris Harris has 89, 88 for Mills, 90 for Peterson, but then you're getting a little bit lower here in the overall as we go down.
So what do you think? What do you think is the best overall play here?
Chris Harris. You could also throw Harris in the slot, so he doesn't necessarily need too much speed if he's kind of working the middle of the field, almost, so to say.
That's fair.
And he's just the highest overall.
I like that.
So you can't teach speed, and if you're going to look for anything, you want about 90, and you want about 80 overall on your players, but a third corner, you're chilling at 78. Oh, so kicker, we sort of found out does matter, so I do suggest drafting a kicker.
Okay.
Oh, so like Landon Collins is someone like you could drop down to like a linebacker and then keep Harrison Smith.
How many rounds do we have left?
I mean, we go 25. If you want more, you could get more. It's all up to you. But 25 usually fits good with the time.
Okay.
So you could, you could drop him down to like a coverage linebacker, third down role, and you could have just a nice hard hitting guy in the middle, especially because you don't have a second middle linebacker.
You think Collins sticks around another round or no?
I honestly don't know because like I don't really target this when I do it mine.
Okay. Let me see what
Kareem Jackson, dude, he could play at safety.
Oh my God.
He could stay at strong safety and drop Harrison Smith down.
Yes, I like that. I like that better. And then let's go look at a kicker.
You'll have Tucker.
Oh, good.
I think so.
Good.
Yeah. I think kickers usually go around late 20s, and just the way this is.
It's good that they don't treat this like a fantasy football draft. You got people drafting Justin Tucker in the 10th round.
Look at that. All right, you want to rock with him?
Yeah, go for it.
So one time we found out, like, I was like, oh, you simulate halfway through the season. We're good at sim.
Yeah, we're good.
Like we found out, like, I simulate halfway through the season.
Yeah, we have everything, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
We checked the stats, and this guy's kicker was like 3 of 10. And then we booted him. I mean, and then we checked to see how much games like was close, and I think, I if my memory serves me correct, 3 games were within 3 points, but 2 of those games were before that kicker was fired.
Wow.
But if he had a good
he screwed
kicker,
it all up. He screwed it all up.
If he had a good kicker, so ever since then, I've noted maybe the team should draft a kicker. But for now, I forgot. We were simulating. We got a couple questions. So as finished simulating, as I changed the team around, we got some questions. Okay. Sam Wagman, Vegas Insider for Football Guys, Fantasy Points, High Floor Football. Okay. What would your death row meal be?
Ooh, this is tough. And, this is a question I thought I would have to answer at like some point in my life. Just for
people, bro.
No. I feel like this is something that I feel like you can learn a lot about a person by what they would eat as their last meal, right?
Okay, yeah. I mean, how big of a hole do you want to dig? Okay, so death row meal. How would you like to go out? Electrocuted? Okay, what is your meal?
I want chicken parmesan. I've always been a chicken parmesan guy.
Like a restaurant or like your known
no, I want it from like a really good Italian restaurant. Let's say Carbone. Let's say Carbone. You ever heard of Carbone?
Don't know what that is, but is that there's around you?
It's a restaurant. I believe they just have 2 to my knowledge. There's one in New York, there's one in Miami. It's really good Italian food.
Yeah, see, that's what I like to hear. Okay,
really
so farm from there.
Carbone. Chicken parm from there. Trying to think of what else I would want. Definitely gotta have French fries. Weird side to have a meal.
What kind of French fries?
I think
like
I'd be
waffle. Steak.
They gotta be steak fries. Steak fries.
Interesting.
Steak fries, Cajun seasoning.
So like Five Guys?
Yeah, I like Five Guys.
Like that, right? Because they're like steaky-ish. Yeah. They're maybe not that thick, but they're at least not like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so steak fries with some nice Cajun seasoning, chicken parm from Carbone.
Let's see. For a drink, I honestly think I'd just be fine having water. Is that psycho? Is that crazy?
I mean, I think what Psycho would be getting you to the death row, but
I think I'd just be good with water. I've never been much of a other drink type of guy. Like outside of when I drink alcohol, most of the time you can just find me drinking water. And I think having coffee is probably my second favorite beverage. I think that would be weird to have with chicken parm. And then I think I would be good. I don't know if I would want dessert or anything.
okay. Love that. So right there, make nice and simple. Okay. What would your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse be?
Ooh, my weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse. It's got to be a machine gun.
Bullets.
Ooh, I guess I'm fucked then, right?
Right.
I think I'm just screwed if I run out of bullets, but I don't trust myself with anything else because a knife is infinite, but
short.
It's short. You only have so much reach with it. I have short arms, and I'm not that agile with it. But a gun, I can kind of fend them off for a little while and then just gracefully die, I guess.
Hey, at least you're like honest and like you probably would die at some point. So
yeah, you have to think you would die that way, and at least with a gun you can go out in like a blaze of glory.
Okay.
If anybody's watching, like, oh, he died a hero's death. He went out in a blaze of glory, firing a machine gun for as long as he possibly could.
Okay, I respect you're holding down the fort. All right, cool. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Ooh, the funniest. A mandatory amount of alcohol. Well, this is difficult because you obviously can't do football.
No.
I feel like
the funniest, it has got nice entertainment to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like you already have most people already add copious amounts of alcohol to golf. Maybe how about pickleball? Pickleball with copious amounts of alcohol. You got people, running around in a very tight space. Most people, a lot of people play duos in pickleball. Tight space with people running around with copious amounts of alcohol. You're obviously drunk. Probably being funny to see people running into each other.
Love that. All right, cool. So let's go ahead, kick it in here to your depth charts. You're looking pretty solid. I'll just show you the offensive line because that's probably the best to look at. Left guard, left tackle, left guard, 90 overall. Andrews, wow, holding it down. Ben Jones, and then just an all-white offensive line. Aaron Donald at left end's probably not a big deal. Right end, Quinn, that's cool. Defensive tackle there, we got Campbell with Ingram. So do you want to use a trade? You are lacking here at middle linebacker, which isn't too bad because I'll show you as we get here to the slot corner and the other stuff that we can do. So Harrison Smith could drop down to that sub linebacker role.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course that we want Roquan there. So you probably want Roquan there first.
Okay.
And then Smith, because Smith will drop down, and then at safety, Kareem Jackson takes over. Mm-hmm. So you don't necessarily need a second middle linebacker because when you're doing that specific scheme, Harrison Smith will be down there. Mm-hmm. Third down running back, Cordarrelle Patterson's there, and then power running back, of course, we got Harris with then Dearness Johnson subbing in. So at slots, do you want Woods or maybe the speedy guy there? That's slot one. So when you have two slots out there, Samuel will be your second slot.
Okay, so I do think having the speedy guy in the slot is probably a little bit better, right? Take advantage of maybe the simulation has a slower corner down there.
You could simulate it halfway through the season, and if you don't like what's going on, you could switch it.
Okay, yeah. Let's start it that way and let's see how it goes.
Ooh, you don't want Roquan at sub right end.
I do not want
See, this
that.
is why we check these things. Oh, he is at defensive tackle. But we do want that to be the thing. Okay, cool. See, so I'm always happy I check these things. All right, looking pretty good. So do you want that aforementioned trade?
Yeah. What would the best thing that we can upgrade?
I mean, probably, I don't know. I mean, anything, best thing. Line's pretty solid.
Lines are solid on both ends, I think.
Tight end's probably chilling. Wide receiver, I mean, you could get a better receiver than Woods, but like, or Samuel, I guess, a better receiver than Samuel. But
what about quarterback? Do you think we're gonna be okay with Cousins?
yeah, I also don't know how easy it would be to make a trade for a better quarterback.
That's fair.
We could try, but that's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know who could be an attack just due to age, quarterback being a heavy position in trades, but we could definitely try. I mean, if you want to try, I don't even know.
I think what we should probably do is try and get a better wide receiver.
Okay, do you have someone in mind? Not Justin Jefferson, that, you know, Jamar Chase, just hard to trade for that.
Okay. But like mid tier, like is AJ Brown too high or no?
Yeah, I mean, he's a 90 overall, and then he's also like a 25-year-old like star. So
okay, so
we could try. You know what I mean? Like
I'm trying to think of other guys.
We could try. You know, maybe a Lockett. Or
I like
Cooks,
that.
Or Cooks.
I like either of those, Lockett or Cooks. DJ Moore, someone.
I think he's a superstar.
Oh, he is. Okay.
You're not gonna that's what I'm saying. You got to think dynasty. Like, what would the win now people trade for? Okay. You know, maybe Lockett and Cooks.
I do like that. We could go, I mean, Thielen being a superstar, will that preclude us from trading for him?
I'm not sure, but we could try.
All right, let's try for Lockett first, because I really like the kind of fit that he would have in this offense.
And then do you care if like Curtis Samuel is involved, or should I try picks first?
Nah, I don't really care if Curtis Samuel is involved, because I think Lockett would kind of play as a replacement for him in this offense with that kind of trade. So,
okay. But I can try not at first. You know how this is. You guys have 2 firsts, right? Maybe how about a second?
Yeah, we can try a second
and a 4 just to see what's going on with the bar here.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, so you probably have to at least give up one of those first.
Okay, so let's give up 19, and then let's try and give up a 5th.
How about this?
Okay, 4th. And that.
Yep. See, we're gonna have to probably make that 4 a 3, and then we got it.
Wow.
So a first and third this year, a second next year. It is expensive, but again, right now, I mean, those picks don't matter for you. You know, you're not gonna get them, and then you upgraded your system here. Yep. Love that. Oh crap! We're gonna have to go back into the depth chart. I gotta do roster move, because every time you make a roster move, it resets the depth chart.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Here to bore everybody again. Let's run it back to the depth chart. Okay, so Lockett at 2, then Woods at 3 is cool, right?
Yep.
Oh Lordy. Oh, I don't know why it does that. I think we're all good here.
It's because maybe because you know, hopefully from no one from Madden is watching, but it's not the best game. A good game, but
I like it a lot.
How is the new Madden? Is it better than some of the previous years?
I
was just found it repetitive.
That question once we're done with this depth chart. Do you want Lockett at slot or Samuel?
Let's see.
Or Woods.
Speed.
You previously had Samuel.
I just want to see their speed.
Lockett has 93 and Samuel has 94.
All right, let's roll with Lockett. Let's roll with
87 overall.
Okay. Yeah, because he's going to do a lot more damage. I just wanted to make sure he was within a couple plays.
See, right on Roquan goes back there, dude. It's so annoying.
Yes, that is annoying.
I don't know why they do that. Like, Every roster move. Okay. Madden though, I love Madden. A lot of people say they just copy and paste, but like it's not true to an extent because every Madden recently there's been like some new addition to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like something that people who aren't playing Madden won't really see, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it there's always new little game mechanics. Like, you know, I think like the celebrations are the same, you know, that probably doesn't make a lot of people happy because if you're spending 60, 70 bucks, you know, every year on it, you'd want something new, but there's like the little things that they change up that matter. Like in franchise mode, they've updated like scouting. They've done a bunch of like little things, little like idiosyncrasies that kind of just make it a little bit better, make it a little more user friendly as well. But I would agree that typically it's 75, 80% the same, you know?
I gotcha.
But who cares about that? Are we ready to simulate it halfway
Let's
through
do it.
the season? That'll be what, 6, 7, 8 games. How do you think this team is going to do?
I think we're gonna go really well. I think we're gonna go at least 6-2.
Ooh, 6-2. Love that. With the Kirk Cousins led, pretty solid offensive line. You got new weapons, good running back system you got going. Your defense is looking pretty solid with some special schemes that you're doing within it. I'll cheers to that. I'll drink some water to that. It's like, yeah, this is just moonshine.
Hey, man, those gallon jugs, they're serious.
I love it. Go ahead.
You ever seen the when Matt Harmon's on the stream, he's got that massive thing of water with him always?
No, I don't. But it's probably like a good jug though, right? Not just like a plastic jug.
The thing's like massive, and it has like the motivational quotes on the side, like "You're almost done, keep going, quarter of the way there." Yeah, so it's like all fancy. I love that kind of thing.
Right.
I feel like if you're trying to stay healthy, that's like perfect for you.
Yeah, I like these because they're like $1, and it's like
that's true.
It's like a gallon, which is 128 fluid ounces. How much a 24 pack has? What is it? 16.9. So what? 24 pack times 16.9 is 405.6. So divided by 128. So
3.5.
Yeah, 3.2 of these is a pack of water. So I'm getting less plastic potentially for the same price. So I'm doing the world a favor.
Yeah, you are.
Sam, man, look at that. 3-3.
Not great. Not great.
6-2 to 3-3. It is not great. Let's kick it in here to the stats to see what is going wrong. Kirk Cousins is what's going wrong, man.
Yeah.
God
damn it, Kirk Cousins.
First passer rating. There's 32 starters, man. Wow. 8-8, 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. A modest 1,700 yards.
He's killing us. He's killing us. He's Kirk Cousining it up.
It's okay. Dear. I mean, we got time to change. Damian Harris and Patterson are doing their thing. 5 tutties for Harris. That's what you got him for.
Yep.
Receiving wise, yeah, Lockett is not doing too hot out of the slot, but that's because they're spreading the ball around, and that is okay.
Yep.
I mean, Woods 400 for Hopkins. Ertz 300 and 300 here. Patterson,
Hopkins only had 1 touchdown. I mean, like he's just not looking his way.
They're spreading the ball around. Samuel is doing his thing. Pretty good numbers there. 17.7 average. Woods with 16.4. So maybe I don't know if you want to change up that Lockett role for the speed.
Yeah, we might have to, honestly.
Yeah, defensive Harrison Smith, Perriman, Campbell. Roquan's doing his thing down there. 6.5, 6.5, 4 and 4. That's pretty solid. Your defense is out there trying. Not much turnovers though. You hate to see that.
It's always been a problem with the Eagles. Fumble
recovery. You got 4 turnovers, giving up 8. Your kicker, yeah, doing pretty well.
Tucker's doing his thing.
So shout out to that. So it's just a slow start for the Eagles. And do you want to make that change at receiver?
I think we should.
It's not working out. It's just that it's not what it should be because your team's doing well. That's 2 400-yard receivers, 2 300-yard receivers.
Yeah, I think we should make the change and put Samuel in there.
Or
Big game coming up against the Steelers.
do you mean like or no? Do you mean Switch and Lockett's roll out of the slot for Woods?
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Or that's what it was.
Woods is in the slot, right?
So
Or is
then
Lockett in the slot?
Lockett there. Got it. Well, we switched it up. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
All right. We need a good second half charge.
We do need a good second half charge.
Yeah, Eagles
Okay, and now
disappointed me.
I know it's okay, man. We're gonna make a little small adjustments here too that maybe changes it around. Roquan's back there, man. Okay. We got this. All right, so we'll go ahead 3-3. I think we're gonna have a nice little solid change around here. So don't be too crazy about that. 3-3. You think we're gonna make it to the playoffs? That's a tough division you got going here.
Yes, it is. Got to make it to the playoffs, though.
Okay.
Can't not make the playoffs off a Super Bowl win, right?
Yeah, you cannot. 4-3 Cowboys, 3-3 Eagles, and then 2-5, 2-5. So I think we're sitting pretty solid here. Are you ready to simulate the playoffs? See what happens.
Let's do it.
So far through this series, I think it's been Madden 21, 22, and 23. Madden 23 is the hardest to win. It's so hard.
Well, let us see what happens.
I know, man. Week 11. I wish it has a little update like standings, but then I like the suspense because it builds it.
Yeah, definitely builds it just to see what happens. Oh, I'm nervous. I wasn't nervous last time because we crushed it. We crushed it going in. We closed so strong, but
here we are, week 16, week 7. There's two more. So 3-3 Eagles. Kirk Cousins, disappointing start, but hopefully things come around. Let's find out.
And we won the division. Let's go.
See,
strong boys.
Before we check that out, let's just check out the stats. Let's see. So he went from like bottom 20s to second in the NFL in passing yards.
That is the Kirk Cousins that I have come to appreciate. Look at that, man.
Oh, screw it. We gotta check these out. Okay, cool.
5,200 yards, 27.
Wow, 17 tutties for Harris.
Wow.
That's what he was.
Yo, need to tag Dave in that 17 touchdowns and what was that? 300 rushing yards.
Yeah. The offense figured it out. Look
at that 4,000 yard receivers again, just like Akash. So yeah, I mean, I know Dave will appreciate that Damian Harris stat. Want to take a picture of that and send it to him. But I mean, this
stepped
team
up. You got many turnovers. Wow.
Seriously, Dan. Look at the sacks. What was that? 15 sacks from Donald.
It was 15 and 16 for Donald and Quinn.
Yeah,
I think I don't know. I already backed out. So okay,
Crushed
so I think what is that? A first round bye?
Is it 10-7? Did we get a bye?
I mean, you're not in the wild card game, so I would hope so.
No, I think we are in the wild.
Nope.
Are we in the wild? Well, yeah, it's wild card week. It says.
Yeah, but you're not in it.
Okay. So then let's go. We got a bye.
All right, well, let's check out the bracket.
NFC super weak.
What if you didn't make it? Okay, you did get the bye.
First
that's
seed.
a very
too.
weak team, dude.
Yeah.
10-7, first seed. Yuck.
Yeah.
All right. Who cares?
NFC is bad. And NFC is bad. It's been known.
It was a tough. It has been known. You're right. Okay. Going up against the 9-8 Falcons, you are at Lincoln Financial Field. The first of many. All right. Are you ready to simulate the divisional championship to see if you make it to the NFC Conference Championship? 9-8 Atlanta Falcons versus the 10-7 Philadelphia Eagles. We will go ahead and simulate the game. Drum roll, please. 28-20 victory. You are now in the NFC Championship game. 10-7 Bucks, 10-7 Eagles, back at Lincoln Financial.
Let's do it.
With Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey had 104 receptions for 1,800 yards and 20 touchdowns.
Wow. This game is broken.
Wow.
This game is broken. It's a good thing we have those coverage linebackers though.
I don't know, man. He's not a running back anymore. He's an actual.
He's a literal wide receiver.
Are you ready to simulate the NFC Conference Championship to see if you made it to the Super Bowl?
Yes, let's do it.
Oh man.
Oh.
No, that's a good thing.
Oh wait, what?
31 to
we did
26
this. I saw
victory.
Pro
It
Bowl
is-
and I'm like, let's
it
go.
is
We're
Pro Bowl
going
week,
back
but you got
to
a victory, Sam.
we're
And
going
as you
back
know,
to
for
the Super Bowl.
for the Super Bowl, we go ahead and kick it into the game. We will simulate it by wow.
Oh my God.
15 and 2 Bills.
This is what's happening. This is what's happening going forward. This is what everyone can expect this year. The Eagles will play the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl, except it'll be the 16-1 or 17-1. No, 16-1 Philadelphia Eagles, because none of that undefeated juju. We'll lose to like the Titans or
Jerseys
something.
would you like to wear? All black,
Ooh.
all white. You could go back to that Kelly green, as you were saying, that they haven't worn in a while. Right there, the 80s
so
classic
clean.
home.
I feel like we have to go with green top, white bottom though. That's our base, and I think that's what we have to go with.
So that looks gray, no?
No, not the 1980s, like our typical home uniform.
Right there.
Yeah, home pants, and then the typical Nike home top.
Not this jersey?
No, not the Kelly green. I would feel weird winning in the Kelly green.
Okay, so you just want the current home.
Yep.
Okay, because you said that. Current home. Okay,
Yep.
current home.
All right.
All right, we don't even worry about it. Okay, whatever. We'll go ahead, kick it into the game. Go to the first quarter. We'll simulate the first quarter. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, that locket move to the slot changed everything.
Well,
Corey.
let's find out if we could solidify history here. Where are they at? New Orleans?
Are we in New Orleans? If it's like going to like normal, like this year's Arizona. So
Hold on. Looks like my game has frozen. Hold on.
oh dear God, not again. I'm in the Super Bowl, not now.
In the Super Bowl, but running through some crazy issues. Dude, it's like when the dominoes fall, the dominoes fall.
They don't want us to win. They don't want us to succeed out
Okay,
here.
I'm turning off my Xbox. And I'm just restarting everything. I hope we're all there, but we got to fill this time with some more idle time. So let me
Let's do it.
go back into my question doc. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, if you could have dinner with one person and have a conversation with, who would it be?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, for any reason.
Yeah, so I mean, some people talk about would you take $10 million or would you rather talk business, like have a business lunch with Jay-Z? And I feel like you have to take the lunch with Jay-Z all the time, and people wonder, like, why not would you just take $10 million? But Jay-Z's a billionaire, so you would want to take the lunch with someone who can tell you like the secrets that he took to making $1 billion and building an empire and stuff like that. Look, I view Jay-Z as someone who kind of came from nothing and made his entire life whatever he wanted it to be. He's now, a fashion mogul. He's obviously a music impresario.
He's married Beyonce.
He married Beyonce. Like, he is just absolutely the perfect person that you would want to have like a conversation with from like all three angles of just success through basically everything that he's ever set his mind to. And it doesn't hurt that my dad worked with him at one point and has told me some very good stories from back in the day. So, he seems like a very, very good guy.
Subtle flex there. Okay, thank you for taking up all that time so I can get this figured out. Let's go. Okay. Phew.
Good.
Okay, so shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to the Super Bowl here. Sorry for the delay. Woo! Is it? Oh, it's not showing up.
We have not shared the screen yet.
Let me know.
We have a.
Let's
there we
go. Let's go. Okay.
There we go.
Super Bowl original home jerseys. The 15-2 Buffalo Bills, 10-7 Philadelphia Eagles. I mean,
Man,
you
they're
have the better-
83 overall, and they went 15-2. Talk about a regular season team.
Kamara, it said he had 24 rushing touchdowns, but doesn't matter. You got a defense, figured it out. We'll run it back here. Lockett to slot changed. Nothing was the same. Kirk did level up, as Dave said, but here we are. Okay, man, I'm waiting for one of these days where just my internet craps out, something breaks, and we will never find out if someone won the Super Bowl. But here we are.
Am I the first person back on the Super Bowl this season?
No, Cooter went, but she lost.
Cooter went, but she lost. Okay, so let's do one better. Let's go win.
All right. Let's do it one better. Jump forward. We'll go ahead and simulate to the next quarter. And as we simulate to the next quarter, you do take a commanding 3-0 lead against the Buffalo Bills. This defense, it's showing
Strong.
how much of a fluke that AFC 15-2 was. It's looking pretty solid. We'll go ahead and simulate to halftime. The 3-0 Philadelphia Eagles are commanding on defense. Offense is not moving forward, but somehow,
there we go.
Somehow you just got 10 points as we head into the Super Bowl. And with that, it is the halftime show. What halftime show would you like to see?
Ooh, Rihanna's doing this halftime show. I mean, can you imagine what
Is
a
it the Jonah Brothers
spectacle?
there too?
Are they? I don't know.
That was confirmed.
All I've seen so far was Rihanna, and honestly, that show is going to be absolutely incredible.
Yes,
I'm not totally much one for halftime shows myself. I'll make some first song bets here and there, but typically I don't think I've watched a halftime show in a few years. I may actually watch this Rihanna halftime show just because it seems like it's going to be fire.
Who do you want playing at yours right here?
Ooh, at mine?
Right here, right now.
I don't know if I have an answer on that right now.
Does not matter. Okay, so 13-0, looking pretty solid. You ready to go ahead and simulate to the next quarter?
Let's do it.
13-0 lead, just shutting down this Buffalo Bills team. And as we are heading into the fourth quarter, a commanding 16-0 lead to the Buffalo Bills. And with that, Sam, 16-0 lead. That is at least the 3-possession game, right? It could be a 2-possession game with a safety, technically, I guess. But
no, it's a 2-possession game if they get 2 extra point or 2-point tries on each touchdown.
Oh yes, you're a good smart man there. All right, so are you ready to go ahead and simulate here too?
Let's win.
Potentially the end of the game.
Let's win.
We'll go ahead and simulate to the next quarter. So as we approach, just a commanding victory.
Big dubs all around.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, 26-3 victory. Sam Wagman.
Oh my God, that is
back-to-back
dominating.
World champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, 26-3, taking down the 15-2 Buffalo Bills.
That is a dominating performance from this. That is a dominating performance from this team right now. So I just absolutely love to see that. What a great showing. 26-3. How about them, Bills?
Sheldon Rankins is your player of the game, Sam. Sheldon Rankins, player of the game.
You just love to see it.
Sheldon Rankins, 76 overall defensive tackle, is your player of the game. Congratulations coming in. Things you absolutely love to see. Hoiston, look at that Lombardi. 52, is that Perriman? Cousins is up there. And who's number 10? Hopkins. Look at that, just rain falling here. Sam Wagman coming over from Vegas Insider. Football Guys Fantasy Points. Wow. Can't teach Super Bowl wins. We have the first victory here in Madden 2023 and the 9th Super
with
Bowl
Kirk
ever.
Cousins. We're
Second.
with Kirk Cousins. I
Wow.
may add.
Russell Wilson, 3 interceptions.
Oh,
Just shit the bed.
no. 33 passer rating.
Yeah,
This is the
Shout
Russell
out to
Wilson
Chef
that we
coming
have
in
seen.
here. Wow. Damian
This
Harris
is
gets his
cinema.
touchdown.
And sitting down Alvin Kamara, who had 24 rushing touchdowns. Look at that. And Damian Harris doing his job, 30 yards and a tutty as well.
Lockett. Yeah, this was just
This team
wow.
put the team on their back. I'm
Zach
so
Ertz, nice-
proud of my guys. I'm
nice
so proud of my
showing.
guys.
Defense. I mean, Sheldon Rankins out of nowhere with 3 sacks. But you did have Jackson. Wow, Ingram comes away
And
with an
Slay with the
interception.
pick as well.
But Sheldon Rankins, 3 tackles, 3 assists, 3 sacks, coming for 6 total tackles. He is your player of the game.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And what a great time that was.
Wow. Sam Wagman, Super Bowl champion.
Back
One here.
to back.
Back to back. All right. Well, then here's your moment. You could continue on. Let everybody know what is going on. What's good with you.
Yeah, I mean, look, you guys can always find me on Twitter yelling about sports, yelling about football, yelling about golf at Swagman95. Bunch of stuff coming with Vegas Insider. We have a golf podcast launching in a few months that I am extremely excited about. Always good stuff over at Football Guys, doing some weekly stuff, rankings wise over there. Got a roundtable article again coming this week with them, and then Fantasy Points, always putting out some content with them, whether it is NFL or college football over there. You can check out always my underdog article weekly. We are 15-5 over the past 4 weeks, so having a blast of a time just everywhere. And Super Bowl champion. What else can I say?
Super Bowl championship. There's not much else to be said. The game said it for you. And with that, thank you everybody for watching. Sam, thank you for taking the time coming on. Back-to-back champs here. We love to see that. Next week, catch Herms. The one man.
Shout out.
The one man named All You Need Herms is coming on. Catch us again. What is that? Tuesday, 9 p.m. So thank you for watching, Sam. Congratulations. The first Super Bowl championship up here on Man 23.
Shout out.